and one of them hit my son in the head with a camera lens. Piers, I don't know anyone who will not react when you see your child being hit and holding his head by a camera lens.
Seal, the voice that has captivated millions across the globe. A true music icon with over 30 million albums sold and multiple Grammy Awards to his name. The man was married to the famous Heidi Klum, and now, at the age of 61, Seal has left his fortune behind as he slows down his career, with a net worth of over $40 million. From his unforgettable hits like Kiss from a Rose to the soulful ballads that defined a generation, Seal's music has left an indelible mark on the world. But behind the accolades and chart-topping songs lies a story filled with highs and lows, resilience and reflection. Once a shining beacon of unstoppable talent, Seal's journey took unexpected turns, leading him away from the spotlight he once dominated. Now, as he nears 62, fans are left wondering, why is Seal leaving his fortune behind to his family? What challenges has he faced? And how much longer will be seeing the one and only Seal? Stay with us as we dive into the remarkable yet bittersweet story of Seal. A journey shaped by extraordinary talent, personal struggles, and a quest for peace beyond the limelight. Seal Henry Olusegun, Olumide Adeola. Samuel, known to the world simply as Seal, was born in London and grew up in an environment that would shape his character and creativity in profound ways. His early years were marked by struggles, including time spent in foster care, and the challenges of navigating a strained relationship with his biological family. These formative experiences planted the seeds of resilience and emotional depth that would later define his music. As a young man, Seal found solace in creativity. Music became an outlet for his emotions and a path forward. In the early 1990s, the world began to take notice. His unmistakable voice, smooth yet raw, with a power to stir the soul, set him apart. With hits like Crazy, he quickly ascended to stardom. His unique sound combined elements of soul, pop, and rock, creating a style that defied categorization and resonated with millions. Then came the song that would define a generation, Kiss from a Rose. This hauntingly beautiful ballad captured the hearts of listeners worldwide, becoming one of the most celebrated songs of the decade. Its poetic lyrics and Seal's emotive delivery earned him critical acclaim, multiple Grammy Awards, and a place in music history. It was more than just a hit. It was a cultural phenomenon. Seal wasn't just making music. He was creating anthems of emotion and connection. His ability to weave his personal struggles and triumphs into his art gave his songs a universal appeal. Audiences connected deeply with his honesty, vulnerability, and raw talent, elevating him to the ranks of global superstardom. As the 1990s unfolded, Seal's fame continued to soar. He performed on some of the world's biggest stages, received countless awards, and became a fixture in the music industry. Albums like Seal 2 and Human Being showcased his evolving artistry and solidified his status as a legend in the making. His music transcended borders, languages, and generations, earning him fans from every corner of the globe. Yet, while Seal's public life was marked by glamour, applause, and accolades, his private life told a different story. Behind the scenes, fame brought its own challenges, forcing him to grapple with the pressures of an ever-demanding industry and the emotional weight of living in the spotlight. As Seal reached the peak of his career, cracks in his personal world began to form. The intense focus on his artistry left little room for anything else. The very emotions that made his music so captivating were also the ones that made the weight of fame difficult to bear. His songs reflected the joy and pain of his journey, but the deeper truths often remained hidden from public view. Seal's rise to superstardom is nothing short of extraordinary, a testament to his immense talent, relentless determination, and the universal power of music. However, The story of his life behind the curtain would soon reveal that even the brightest stars carry shadows. As we explore the chapters that followed his meteoric rise, we uncover the challenges that would test his resilience and redefine his path forward. Seal's story is as much about triumph as it is about the resilience born from pain. His voice is iconic, but so is his appearance, marked by the distinctive scars that have become a part of his identity. These scars tell a story of a battle fought not just in the public eye, but deep within himself. A battle against a condition known as discoid lupus erythematosus. Discoid lupus is an autoimmune disease where the body's immune system mistakenly attacks healthy skin cells, leaving lasting marks. Seal was diagnosed with this chronic condition in his early 20s, at a time when he was just beginning to find his place in the world. The disease primarily affects the skin, causing inflammation, sensitivity, and scarring, particularly on the face and scalp. For Seal, these scars would come to symbolize both the struggles he endured and the strength he cultivated in the face of adversity. Seal has spoken openly about how this diagnosis shaped him, not just physically, but emotionally. In one interview, he reflected, "There's an old saying that scars are like tattoos, but with better stories. These are my stories, etched into my face, and they've taught me more about myself than I ever thought possible." These words reveal a perspective born from hardship, a mindset that chooses to see beauty in imperfection and strength in vulnerability. Living with discoid lupus hasn't been easy. Beyond the visible scars, the condition brings fatigue, sensitivity to sunlight, and periods of flare-ups that can disrupt daily life. Seal has acknowledged how these physical challenges impacted his confidence in his younger years, especially as he navigated a world that often prioritizes surface appearances. But over time, his scars became a source of empowerment rather than shame. "I've grown to love them," he once said. "They're a reminder of what I've overcome." As Seal's career took off, he carried these experiences with him, channeling the pain and resilience into his music. His songs, often introspective and deeply emotional, resonated with audiences because they came from a place of authenticity. The very things that made him feel different in his early years became the qualities that set him apart as an artist. Seal's ability to embrace his scars extends beyond the physical. It's a philosophy he's applied to every aspect of his life. In a society that often celebrates perfection, Seal has become a living testament to the beauty of embracing one's imperfections. His story is a reminder that challenges don't define us. It's how we respond to them that truly matters. Despite the obstacles lupus presented, Seal's career flourished. He didn't allow his condition to hold him back. Instead, he leaned into the strength it gave him, using his voice, not just in song but in his message, to inspire others. Seal's journey serves as a beacon for those facing their own struggles, proving that it's possible to rise above adversity and turn personal battles into triumphs. Seal's scars are a visible testament to a life lived with courage. They are as much a part of his story as the music that has captivated millions. And while his voice has carried him to unimaginable heights, it's his resilience in the face of hardship that truly defines his legacy. Through every challenge, Seal has shown that beauty lies not in perfection, but in the strength to persevere. As we continue exploring Seal's journey, we uncover how his ability to embrace his unique story, scars and all, has not only shaped his music, but also left an indelible mark on those who followed his path. It's a story of resilience, strength, and the power of seeing challenges not as barriers, but as opportunities to grow. Seal's personal life has been as deeply layered as his music, a mix of joy, heartbreak, and the ongoing pursuit of balance. For years, he and supermodel Heidi Klum were considered one of Hollywood's most glamorous and admired couples. Their relationship seemed like a fairy tale, filled with grand gestures, annual vow renewals, and a shared devotion to raising their 4 children. Yet, behind the scenes, cracks began to form. Seal and Heidi married in 2005, capturing the world's attention with their undeniable chemistry and public displays of affection. Together, they built a family that included 3 biological children and 1 adopted son whom Seal lovingly embraced as his own. But after 7 years of marriage, the couple announced their separation in 2012, shocking fans and igniting rumors about what went wrong. While neither shared specific details, both have spoken about the complexities of their relationship and the difficulty of maintaining a marriage in the spotlight. For Seal, the divorce marked a turning point. He described the split as a painful chapter, one that forced him to redefine his role as a father and navigate the challenges of co-parenting. In interviews, he's candidly discussed the importance of being present for his children, even when life pulls parents in different directions. Parenting isn't always easy, he admitted, but at the end of the day, it's about putting the kids first and ensuring they feel loved no matter what. Seal has remained a devoted father, finding joy in the simple moments he shares with his children, whether it's teaching them about music or simply spending time together. Despite the difficulties of coordinating schedules and decisions with Heidi, he's spoken about the pride he feels in watching his kids grow into unique individuals. "They're my greatest achievement," he once said. "Everything else fades in comparison." Still, co-parenting has come with its share of challenges. Seal and Heidi, both juggling demanding careers, have sometimes struggled to find common ground. While Seal has expressed admiration for Heidi's abilities as a mother, he's also admitted that their differing approaches to parenting can occasionally lead to conflict. "It's about teamwork," he explained. "When you work together, it's seamless. But when you're not on the same page, things can get tough." Since his divorce, Seal has largely kept his personal life out of the public eye. While he's been linked to a few women over the years, he hasn't entered another highly publicized relationship. In fact, Seal has spoken about his evolving views on love and companionship. "Marriage is a beautiful idea," he said, "but it's not always realistic. I've learned that love can take many forms, and right now, my focus is on my family and myself." This introspection has led Seal to embrace a quieter, more solitary lifestyle. He's acknowledged that loneliness is a reality he faces at times, but also sees it as an opportunity for growth and reflection. For a man who spent much of his life surrounded by adoring crowds and the constant hum of fame, the shift to a more introspective existence has been both challenging and rewarding. Seal's journey through love and loss is a testament to his resilience. He's chosen to focus on what truly matters: his children, his personal growth, and his well-being. While the world may still wonder about the details of his personal life, Seal has made it clear that his priorities lie with the people who mean the most to him. As we continue to explore Seal's story, we see how his ability to navigate the highs and lows of his personal life mirrors the emotional depth of his music. It's a journey filled with lessons, heartbreak, and an unwavering commitment to finding meaning in both love and solitude. After decades in the spotlight, Seal made the conscious decision to step back from the relentless pace of fame. While his powerful voice and timeless music continue to captivate fans, his life today looks very different from the height of his career. For Seal, this shift was not about giving up, but about finding a healthier balance, one that allowed him to focus on what truly matters. In recent years, Seal has chosen to perform on smaller stages, embracing intimate settings where he can connect more deeply with his audience. These moments strip away the grandeur and bring his music back to its essence: raw emotion and human connection. Seal has described these performances as liberating, offering him a way to share his art without the pressures of large-scale tours and constant public scrutiny. "It's not about being everywhere anymore," he once said. "It's about being present where it matters." This quieter approach to his career reflects an evolving relationship with fame. In his younger years, Seal was at the center of the music world, celebrated for his unique sound and magnetic stage presence. But as time passed, he began to question the value of constant visibility. "Fame is fleeting," he reflected. "What lasts is the music and the moments you create with it." For Seal, this realization was both humbling and freeing, allowing him to prioritize quality over quantity in his work. Aging has also played a significant role in Seal's journey. Now approaching 62, he's spoken openly about how the passage of time has changed him, both physically and mentally. While his voice remains as powerful as ever, performing takes a greater toll on his body than it once did. "You can't ignore the realities of aging," he admitted. "It slows you down, but it also gives you a new perspective." This perspective has led him to appreciate the simpler joys of life, like spending time with his children or reflecting on his achievements. Seal's health has been another factor in his decision to step back. Living with discoid lupus erythematosus has always required vigilance, but the challenges have grown as he's aged. The condition, which affects the skin and can cause fatigue, has at times limited his energy and ability to maintain a demanding schedule. While he rarely speaks publicly about the impact of lupus on his day-to-day life, those close to him know the immense care it requires. Despite this, Seal remains resilient, adapting his lifestyle to prioritize his well-being without losing his connection to music. This shift hasn't always been easy. For an artist who once thrived on the energy of sold-out arenas and global tours, transitioning to a quieter life has come with moments of doubt and introspection. Seal has acknowledged that stepping away from the spotlight can sometimes feel isolating. "There's a certain loneliness that comes with it," he shared. "But it's also where I've found the most growth." Still, Seal has found solace in his ability to live life on his own terms. By stepping back, he's been able to focus on personal projects and collaborations that truly inspire him. Whether it's recording classic standards or experimenting with new sounds, Seal's creative spirit remains as vibrant as ever. And while he's no longer chasing the frenetic pace of his earlier career, he continues to leave an indelible mark on the music world. His haunting ballad, "Kiss from a Rose," continues to resonate with listeners of all generations. Its intricate melody and poetic lyrics remain a benchmark of timeless music, solidifying Seal's place among the greats. Similarly, tracks like "Crazy" have become anthems of resilience and self-discovery, weaving themselves into the fabric of countless personal stories. What sets Seal apart is not just the music, but the soul behind it. His songs have an unparalleled ability to evoke emotion, whether it's the bittersweet nostalgia of love lost or the uplifting power of self-reflection. These qualities have ensured that his work endures, inspiring new audiences even as the music landscape evolves. For fans, Seal's voice is not just a sound. It's a feeling, a connection that transcends the barriers of time and space. Beyond his contributions to music, Seal has dedicated himself to causes that reflect his compassion and sense of purpose. Over the years, he has supported numerous charitable initiatives, focusing on the well-being of children and access to health care. Drawing from his own challenging upbringing, Seal has often spoken about the importance of giving back, ensuring that others have opportunities to thrive. "Music gave me a voice," he once said, "and I believe it's my responsibility to use that voice to make a difference." Seal's philanthropy isn't just about writing checks, it's about involvement and advocacy. Whether performing at benefit concerts or lending his platform to raise awareness, he has consistently shown a commitment to using his influence for good. From supporting underprivileged youth to championing health organizations, his efforts have touched countless lives. It's a quieter, often unseen part of his legacy, but one that speaks volumes about the man behind the music. Perhaps the most poignant testament to Seal's impact comes from his fans. Around the world, people share stories of how his songs have shaped their lives. One fan recalls how "Kiss from a Rose" became the soundtrack to their wedding, while another describes how the lyrics of "Don't Cry" helped them navigate a period of loss and grief. For many, Seal's music isn't just entertainment. It's a source of comfort, healing, and inspiration. His voice feels like it understands you, one fan shared. It's like he's singing directly to your soul. Seal's ability to connect so deeply with his audience has made him more than a performer. He's a companion to those who found solace in his songs. Whether through heartfelt ballads or energetic anthems, his music speaks to universal experiences, bridging gaps and creating a sense of shared humanity. Fans at his concerts describe the magic of hearing him live, where his voice seems to transcend the room, enveloping everyone in a moment of pure emotion. As we reflect on Seal's career, it's clear that his legacy extends far beyond the charts and accolades. It lives in the hearts of the people he's touched, the causes he's championed, and the timeless music that continues to inspire. Seal himself has expressed gratitude for this connection, saying, "The greatest gift as an artist is knowing your work has meaning to someone else. That's what makes it all worth it." Seal's journey is far from over, but his contributions to music and humanity have already left an indelible mark. His story is a reminder that true legacy isn't measured in fame or fortune. It's measured in the lives you impact and the meaning you create. As we celebrate Seal's achievements, we recognize not just a legendary artist, but a man who has used his talent and platform to make the world a little brighter for everyone he's touched. Seal's music has become a cornerstone of modern artistry, resonating across generations and cultures. His timeless hits like "Kiss from a Rose" and "Crazy" continue to be celebrated as masterpieces that transcend their era. "Kiss from a Rose," with its haunting melody and poetic lyrics, is more than just a song. It's an emotional journey that has stood the test of time. Decades after its release, it remains a symbol of Seal's ability to create music that feels both personal and universal. Similarly, "Crazy" has become an anthem of empowerment, reminding listeners to embrace their individuality and push beyond limitations. These songs, and so many others, have woven themselves into the fabric of millions of lives. From weddings to life-changing moments, Seal's music has been a soundtrack for experiences both big and small. His ability to craft deeply emotional and relatable songs has ensured his place among music's most enduring legends. For many, Seal isn't just a voice on the radio. He's a companion through life's highs and lows. But Seal's legacy extends far beyond the music itself. Over the years, he has used his platform to champion causes close to his heart. From supporting organizations that focus on children's welfare to advocating for better healthcare access, Seal's commitment to giving back is a defining aspect of his story. His challenging upbringing gave him a unique perspective on the importance of opportunity and support, fueling his passion for helping those in need. "I've been blessed in so many ways," he said, "and I believe it's my duty to pass that blessing on to others." Seal's philanthropy is as heartfelt as his music. He's performed at countless benefit events, lent his voice to campaigns for change, and worked tirelessly to amplify the needs of vulnerable communities. His efforts are a reflection of his belief that art and humanity are deeply connected. "Music can inspire action," he once shared. "It's not just about entertainment, it's about making a difference." The most powerful reflections of Seal's impact come from his fans. Across the world, people share stories of how his music has touched their lives in profound ways. One fan recalls how "Don't Cry" helped them through the pain of losing a loved one, while another describes how "Kiss from a Rose" became the song that brought their family together during challenging times. "Seal's music feels like it understands what you're going through," a fan shared. "It's like he's telling your story in his voice." At live performances, the connection between Seal and his audience is electric. Fans sing along to every word, often moved to tears by the emotional depth of his songs. Whether in intimate venues or larger arenas, Seal's presence on stage creates a shared experience that feels deeply personal to everyone in the room. It's not just a performance, It's a moment of unity and understanding. Seal himself has expressed gratitude for this enduring connection. For him, the impact of his work isn't measured by awards or sales, but by the lives it touches. Knowing that my music has meant something to someone, that it's helped them in some way, that's the greatest reward, he said. As we look at Seal's journey, it's clear that his legacy is one of artistry, compassion, and connection. His music has become a timeless gift, his philanthropy a testament to his character, and his relationship with his fans a reflection of his authenticity. Seal's contributions remind us that true greatness lies not in fame, but in the ability to inspire, heal, and bring people together. Today, Seal's life is one of balance, a quiet yet meaningful existence shaped by reflection, family, and a continued passion for music. After decades in the spotlight, he has embraced a more peaceful lifestyle, one where his priorities have shifted from the pursuit of fame to nurturing what truly matters most. Spending time with his children has become a cornerstone of his life, and Seal often speaks about the joy he finds in watching them grow and thrive. "Being a father is the most rewarding role I've ever had," he shared. "It gives my life purpose in a way nothing else ever could." Though his days of large-scale tours and constant public appearances are behind him, Seal hasn't stepped away from music entirely. He continues to perform occasionally, choosing smaller, intimate venues that allow him to connect with his audience on a personal level. For him, these performances are less about grandeur and more about sharing the pure, unfiltered essence of his music. "There's something special about stripping everything back," he said. "It reminds me why I fell in love with music in the first place." Seal's current life is also marked by introspection. With age and experience, he's found a new appreciation for the simple moments, quiet mornings, family dinners, and time spent outdoors. These moments have allowed him to reflect on his journey, the lessons he's learned, and the legacy he hopes to leave behind. "I've lived a full life," he reflected, "but it's the quieter, personal victories that mean the most to me now." As Seal looks to the future, the possibilities are open-ended. Fans speculate about new music, and while he hasn't announced any concrete plans, his passion for creativity hasn't waned. Seal has hinted that he still has stories to tell and emotions to explore through his art. "Music has always been my way of making sense of the world," he shared. "And as long as I'm breathing, I think there will always be songs left to write." Beyond music, Seal's future may also involve deepening his philanthropic work. His desire to give back remains strong, and he's expressed interest in finding new ways to use his platform to support causes close to his heart. Whether it's mentoring young artists or advocating for greater access to education and healthcare, Seal's commitment to making a difference is unwavering. "If I can use my voice to inspire change," he said, "then I feel like I've done something worthwhile." For fans, Seal's journey is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Despite the challenges he's faced, he has always found a way to rise above, using both his triumphs and struggles as fuel for growth. His ability to adapt, reinvent, and find peace amidst life's unpredictability is an inspiration to many. Seal's life today serves as a reminder that success isn't just about what you achieve. It's about how you choose to live, the relationships you nurture, and the values you uphold. As we reflect on Seal's legacy, it's clear that his story is far from over. Whether he continues to create music, focuses on his family, or embraces a quieter path, his impact is already firmly cemented. Seal himself has said, "It's not about how loud you live, it's about how true you are to yourself." Seal's resilient future is one defined not by the expectations of others, but by his own vision of fulfillment. As he moves forward, one thing remains certain: his voice, his message, and his heart will continue to resonate with those who have followed his journey. And as he stands at this new chapter in his life, Seal reminds us all that the greatest legacy is living with authenticity, purpose, and love. Seal's story continues to unfold, leaving us to wonder what the next chapter might bring. But for now, he's found peace in the here and now, proving that the most meaningful success comes from within. His legacy isn't just about the records he's sold or the awards he's won. It's about the emotions his music has stirred, the lives he's touched, and the inspiration he continues to provide. Seal's story is far from over, and as we look to the future, the possibilities remain endless. Will he surprise us with new creations, or will he continue to live a life of reflection and peace? Only time will tell. What's clear is that Seal's voice, both in music and in life, will echo for generations to come. His ability to connect with people on such a deep level ensures that his influence will never fade. So what do you think lies ahead for Seal? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories about the legends who've shaped the world of music. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in our next video, where we celebrate the icons who continue to move us all.